So now, so we'll go step by step, right? So we had some steps, right? So these are the some 15 steps. We'll do one by one now. Okay, for the installation of your Appium. Okay, as you know, right, Appium is a mobile automation testing tool. Okay, through this Appium, we can test all the apps, right? So all the apps, right, in your native apps, web apps, right, and your browser, and your mobile, everything can be checked with the help of Appium. So these are the some 15 steps we have to do one by one. We'll do it now. Okay. So first, if you see notice, right, we have to download Java and set up the environment variables. So we'll go to Google now. You go to Google and give Java download. Okay. Click Java download and go and install the first link. Right. Click the first link. So already we have in our machine. I'm just telling the URL where you can download and how to download. Right. So most of you will know this one. But I'm just telling the process, like what are the step-by-step process we should do for Appium automation. Okay. So first you should go and click the Java download, and you should click Java download, and then you give agree and start free download, and you'll get an exe. Then you should click next, and you should install. It's the same procedure what you do for the normal installation. Okay. So this is how you should do the Java download. And next you should go to the environmental variables and you should install the exe. That's the most important thing. We already installed, that's why we're not doing it. So make sure that you are installing the exe. Then next one is you go to the environmental variables and check whether Java is set up in the environmental variables. Go to your path, right? Java home. Make sure you go to the C colon, copy that colon, and paste in your right Java home. Then you go to the path, right? You click the path and make sure, right, your bin folder is added in your JDK. The bin folder is added in your environmental variables. Make sure that your path is added in your environmental variables. Okay. So for that, you should go to the C colon. Can you go to C colon? You already added. Make sure you are adding in your machine. Go to the C column, right? Program files, right? Go to Java. First one, right? And then click the bin and make sure you're adding the path in the environmental variables for that system should be ready. Okay. Next, after that, for confirming whether Java is installed or not, you go to the command prompt and give Java -version. So you get the version, right? 1.8 and 0162. So it's make sure that you have got installed in your right in your machine. So this is the first step you should do for making sure your Java is installed in the machine. Okay. Next, now you go to the notepad again. Okay. Next one is you should download the Android Studio. Okay. For that, you go to Google and search download Android Studio. You can close the Java window. Download Android Studio, right? Okay. Click the first link. I hit the first link and see already we installed download this one. I'm not doing that. I'm just showing the path. Okay. So download Android Studio. You click this and you select right what bit version you want. Okay. Click it and download, and no need to click since we already have right. So you go and click it and you get this particular right. You should download from this particular place. Okay. So download Android Studio and go and download this one. Okay. Next, what you should do is you go to the notepad again, and after you download, you'll get an exe file in your you go to your downloads, right? You go and see Android Studio. You'll get an Android Studio here. So what you should do is you should go there and click that exe, okay, and you should give the normal installation by giving one by step. You should read it, and you should install that exe. Okay, can you click that exe? So we have already installed this one, so we are not installing now. So you go there and check it, right, and give next and give the normal process how you install a software, right? So you give a normal process and make sure, since we already installed Android and we are asking to uninstall. So you give the normal process how you install an exe, and it should work. If you have any problem, you can just raise your query in your comment section. I'll help you. Okay. So this is a normal installation how you do an Android setup. Can you give cancel now? Yeah. So next, right, what you should do after installing, go to your notepad, okay, and make sure that Android, check the Android installation part. How to check it? You go to your SQL, right? Okay. Go to the program files. Okay. Go and click Android Studio. See, and you have a bin, right? And see, is to make sure it's installed, right? So it's installed in your in your folder in your local machine. Okay. Now what you should do is, again you should go and set that in your environmental variables. You copy this bin path and again go to the environmental variables. Already we have installed in a machine, but make sure you are adding this in your environmental variable. You create an you go and create an Android home. Okay, now you go to the C colon. Can you go to the C colon again? C colon, you go to the C colon users. C colon, go to the users, go to the HP. Okay, and you will find a folder which should be hidden normally, right? You have to go to view and remove the hidden item. The checkbox, right? You should remove the hidden items. And if you do it, and you will see a folder called as app data. Okay, you click that app data. Okay, now you go and click local, and you go and see Android. You go and click SDK. This path you should copy there and paste there. Okay, so we should copy some 2 or 3 paths here. So you go there and copy that Android home, right? Android home, you go there. If you notice, right, so we have pasted some 2 or 3 paths here. One is the platform tools. Can you show them where the platform tool is? Platform tools, right? You go and click it, and you'll have a bin folder that you should copy and paste it, right? lib64. Not this one, not this one. Platform tools enough. Platform tools, you copy and you paste it. Okay, so you this folder you copy and paste in your, and I think environmental variables already open. So you go there and paste it. Then also you have a tools option, right? So if you notice, Android Studio bin we have added, Android SDK platform tools we added. We added tools also, tools folder, also added bin also. Okay, so added a bin folder, tools we should add. So you make sure you are adding all this in your environmental variables to make the Appium to work. Okay, then again go to the go back to the SDK. and you make sure there's an emulator folder, right? You go there and add that emulator folder also. There is an emulator folder, go there, okay, and add that right bin folder in your environmental variables. Make sure you're adding all these folders right in your emulator bin 64, okay, and we'll see one by one, right? So you from this you add all this, right? If you see, notice Studio bin is there, SDK platform tools is there, SDK tools is there, SDK build tools is there, SDK emulator is there, SDK emulator hyphen bin 64 is there, okay, and JDK path still now, right? And tools bin is there. So make sure you're adding all this in your environmental variables so that makes the APM is set without any issues, okay. And then okay, click OK. Click OK. Then you go to the notepad. Click OK. There you go to the notepad. Okay, now right, we check the Android installation path. Okay, now also the fifth point also we completed, set Android home environmental variables. So all our Android home environmental variables is has been right set. Okay, now next what we should do is we should configure the emulator. What is the emulator? Means emulator is nothing but your virtual device, like the same like an mobile. You'll have a virtual device. Okay, for that what we should do is you uh, go to your Android SDK path, emulator path. Go to the emulator. You go there and copy this path, emulator. Then go to your command prompt. Navigate to this path, give cd and give this path. Okay, now right, you give emulator hyphen avd. No, I'll actually, before that, we have to do one step here. Okay. Go to the Android Studio. Click Android Studio. Okay, now right. Okay, go and click tools here. Click tools. Okay, if you click tools, you got an AVD manager, right? Click that one. Okay, so if you click an AVD manager, a window is opening, right? After clicking, you click create virtual device. Okay, if you click on virtual device, right? What virtual device you want? There is a like there is some options, right? So you can select, right? You want a phone, and you want a Pixel 3 XL mobile, right? And you want a size to be right 6.3. Okay, like that you can set your hardware here. What device you want? Okay, so normally you now you click Pixel 3 XL. Okay, now you click next. Okay. Now, right, so we already downloaded this one. Okay, suppose you want Nougat to be downloaded, right? So what is the right version you want? Can you click Nougat download? Click next. Starting download. 1 minute. Okay. Now, right, next question, next, right. We'll give a AVD name. Give a AVD name some, right, a demo mobile, right? A demo mobile. You just give a name of your mobile, right? So give a demo iPhone mobile. Okay, click finish. Then you click finish. Now a sample virtual device is generated now. Okay, now you see, right, such a demo mobile has been generated. Now you go there and click the play button here. Right side there is a play button, right? You click that one, and a virtual mobile would have been generated. Click that. Okay, now a sample virtual mobile has been generated. Okay, so no need to go each time and you do it. Okay, so no need to go each time, go to Android Studio and we can open it. Okay, we can open from the command prompt itself. Can you close this window now? Everything, can you close it? Just note your mobile device name only. Yeah, you close it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and our mobile device name is demo iPhone mobile, right? Okay, we'll open from command prompt with just note to give that. Okay, for that you should give emulator hyphen avd space demo hyphen mobile, right? If you give, click it, click enter, so you can open from command prompt itself. See, right? Yeah, our emulator has been opened. Oh, emulator is nothing but your virtual device, right? Same. It look resembles as like your mobile. So we can connect our mobile also, right? That is also one part we can do. Okay. So these are all your Appium installation steps, right? So this is one part. We can next video I'll give a tutorial about how to connect your real device also. Okay, now you got an emulator, right? Okay, now we'll stop this process and we'll move to the next one. You close all your windows, including the Android studio. Okay, can you go to the notepad now? Okay, now next we check, right? We open Android and configure emulator. The 6 step we completed, and 7 step open emulator, check if it's working. Yes, 7 step also is completed. Now we want to do the 8 step, right? You go to Google. Okay, go to Google and download Node.js. Okay, go and download. Okay, you go there if your machine is Windows, right? Go there, install, and what OS bit you have, 32 or 64, you should download the corresponding one and you download, right? So either it's 32 or 64. We have 64 here, so we'll be installing 64 here. Got it? Can you go and just go to that particular button, link, right? 64. Uh, can you go to 64 bit? Now you download, right? Okay, now he is downloaded, and I just click install the exe and you click install that Node.js will be installed. It's a normal procedure how you install a software. Okay, got it? So you do that. Okay, since we have already have that path, we are doing that. So that is the one thing. Okay. Next, you go to, after installing Node.js, then you go to the command prompt. Okay. Now you should give right. Okay. Now we go to the command prompt and give this command, right? npm install, and in npm there are a lot of packages, and Appium is one of the package, right? So Appium we can install through npm. Okay, so if you give the command npm install -g, okay, and Appium global, right? Give and click enter, and if you click enter, Appium will start getting installed. Now if you notice Appium is getting installed, it will take some time. It's installed now. How to check Appium? How to, right after checking, right, installing? How to check, right? You give Appium, click enter. So if you click Appium and click enter, right now the Appium has been started, and this is a version 1.17.1. This is a version, and you have a 000 dot an IP address, right? That is your local host. and 4723 is a port number. It's a default port number which comes in Appium, and 000 dot is a local host, right? 127.0.0.1. So this will be your local host, and 4723 will be your port number. Okay. Next, we'll go to the command prompt. Okay. Next, we'll go to the command prompt. This one notepad, right? You go to notepad. Can you go to the notepad? Okay. Now, right, I think Appium server has been downloaded, and we set up the Appium server also. Next, our work is to download the Appium Java client from the your dependency from your Appium right site, right? Can you go to Google? Google. Okay, first we'll go to Eclipse. Okay, we'll create a project, then we come and download the dependency. Okay, so first you go to file, same like normal Maven project, which you all know, right? How to create a Maven project. You go there and click a new, okay, project, Maven other, right? Maven project. Click next. Okay, create a simple project. Appium training. Okay, you will give an project by Appium training, and we'll give an artifact ID also. Okay, click next. We'll click finish. That's fine. That's fine. Click finish. Okay, now you know to add the dependencies, right? You go to Appium training. Okay, go there and expand that one. Okay, we'll add the dependencies. Can you add the dependency tag? Okay. Now we'll go to our the dependency which we have, right? Go to Google and give Java client Appium Maven dependency. Java client Appium Appium Maven dependency, and click it and give the 4.7.3 dependency. Copy the dependency and paste there in your form.xml. Okay, now we'll go add the other jars like TestNG, right? Selenium Java. We'll go to the previous project and we'll add. I think everybody knows, I hope they know. I go to our previous Appium demo. There you have the dependencies, right? Like Selenium Java, TestNG. You copy that and you do same thing, right? What you add in your Selenium, right? Selenium Java dependency and TestNG dependency, both we are adding, and we'll update the project now. Click OK. Okay, guys, right? So our Appium is set now. Okay, so all the installation is done. Okay, next session, right? Next tutorial, we'll see how to connect with the real device. This time we launched the emulator virtual device, and we saw right. Next tutorial, we'll connect